One of the biggest lessons I learned this week is how to actively practice emotional control and how helpful it really is to a developing trader. We all understand that in trading, emotions can cause a lot of negative results, and we do have to learn how to master our emotions. But it's kind of easier said than done. So in this video, I'm gonna kind of go over like what it is and how it kind of helped me a little bit. First things first, I read this book, Emotional Intelligence 2.0, and the main concept that kind of applied to me was being self-aware of why you're feeling these emotions and what are triggering them. And then the second step is finding a way to manage the emotions in a way that's beneficial to you. That's basically what emotional control is. It's just those two things. Being able to, or emotional intelligence is just being able to become aware of where you're feeling these emotions, what causes them, what triggers them, and then actively be able to control them and manage them in a way that is beneficial to you via trading. And that would be to not let them have an impact in your execution or in any of your trades. I feel like I don't need to go over the problem of being emotional in trading because it's pretty, unless you're a brand new trader, it's a pretty known problem. I feel like I want to spend more time of how to actively practice emotional control so you can get better with managing your emotions in trading. The first step is looking at that self-awareness part and being able to understand when you're starting to feel these emotions. Some tips that I kind of use is sometimes I have like a trigger that I automatically feel, and it's like a chest feeling. Whenever I'm starting to feel emotional, I can like feel it in my chest, and that's like my first trigger warning that okay, cool, something is affecting me. I might need to take a step back from the charts and just kind of take a look and see what's going on. The next thing is to become aware of what emotion that you are feeling. So for example, when I kind of get this chest pain is usually a bad emotion. Good emotions kind of go to my head, but bad emotions kind of like relay in my chest. So whenever I'm getting these chest feelings, I know that it's an emotion that's dealing with either frustration, shame, guilt, any of the fear of missing out, greed, any of those emotions I will kind of feel. And it's more mainly for me, the main two has been anxiety and nervousness. And like I said, the anxiety and the worry and the fear of losing a trade, or the fear of being wrong, the fear of failing, those I kind of feel in my heart. So I'm able to kind of know once I start feeling like these emotions, next question I ask myself, and I just ask myself this is like, hey, what emotion are you feeling right now? And then most of the times you yourself will kind of tell that automatically back to yourself. And then after that, once I figured out what emotion I'm feeling, the next step is to ask why. So I just asking a simple, okay, why do you feel this way? And most of the times it's going to be the first response. Whatever response comes to your head first, just automatically say it out loud. Oh, I don't want to lose the trade. And then just continue asking yourself why until you get to that root, deep down, like cause. Like for me, I ask myself, okay, why am I feeling anxious? Because I don't want to lose a trade. Why I don't want to lose a trade? Because I don't want to be wrong. Why I don't want to be wrong? Because if I'm being wrong, that means I'm a failure at trading. And then that's when I know it's like, okay, cool. Once that one that you really never really thought of just pops up, that's when you're gonna kind of like have to handle that situation right there. And then after you become aware of why you're feeling it and what triggers it, the next step would just be self-management. So just kind of figuring out how to manage that emotion of feeling like you're a failure when you're not. For me, it's been a more of an aspect of the only thing you can control is your actions. So being a failure or success is dependent upon your actions. Your outcome is not controlled by you, so you can't worry about the result of the outcome. All you can worry about is the actions that you as a person can control. And then that's when I realize, okay, cool. I take a step back and I redefine what's a failure, what determines me as a failure. And I realize it's no longer the outcome, it's more of the actions. And I just take a step back. Did I do the proper actions? Yes, I did. And then it kind of gives me a little bit, it's not going to go away 100%, but this way you can manage your emotions in an effective way rather than do something on the charts. You have a fear of being wrong, so now you're pulling out the trades early. We don't do that over here. We try not to. So that's some advice I could give. I hope someone gains some type of value from this, and until next time.